Good evening, guys, and happy Thursday to all of your sunshiny faces. Well, guys, I am going to take a shower and get to bed right now. I slept in a little late today because I went to bed not super late yesterday night, but I did wake up really early. Actually, I think me and my mom were planning on leaving the house at like 7:20 maybe, I think. I think wherever we had to go was like, we had to be there by 8 o'clock. So, I think the plan was to leave at 7:20. However, I woke up at like, or we were leaving at 7:20. So I need to be up by like around 7 o'clock or maybe a little bit before that. I woke up at 6 o'clock yesterday because one of these dogs, I don't know if it was Charlie or if it was Bravo, one of them was having like a bad dream and was like crying in their sleep, and so it woke me up and I was like, what on earth is that? Like, and again too, it was like loud enough that it woke me up. But then I ended up like, I don't know, I looked at my clock or something like that to be like, oh well, what time is it, you know, because like I had felt like I'd just fallen asleep. So I was like, oh, what time is it? I look, it was 6:10, and I was like, I'm not gonna fall back asleep, am I? And I was like, and either way I need to be up in like 30 minutes pretty much almost anyway. I was like, there's no way. So I woke up at 6:10 yesterday, and I probably went to bed around I don't know, maybe 1, 2 o'clock, something like that. I think I got like around 4 hours of sleep. So I, like I said, it was like maybe 1 o'clock, 1:30 or something around there. So yeah, that stunk. I did not get very much sleep. So like the weird thing is that I was tired yesterday at like a certain point, and then it was like I was like awake again. So like by the time like the night had actually rolling around and I was actually probably tired enough to go to sleep and should have gone to sleep, I like was like, I'm not gonna be able to fall asleep. Like now I'm wide awake. Just because like I had hit that point. Like it's weird. There's like a certain point where like I'm awake. I woke up like during, you know, like it's, you know, morning, I'm awake, everything like that. I have my coffee, I'm a little bit more awake. Then all of a sudden it's like the coffee starts to wear off, and then I'm like kind of tired again. And then all of a sudden I hit this point, and sometimes too it's just pure exhaustion where I'm like wide awake again. And like, that's not like a normal day. That would be like a day like yesterday where I only got like 4 hours of sleep. But there are times where, again too, I get very little sleep, and surprisingly I am like wide awake. Like I can't fall back asleep kind of thing. And it's like where I hit this like just exhaustion kind of thing, and it's like somehow I'm still awake. Like I'm tired, but I'm still awake. And so I feel like that was kind of yesterday where I was like tired like in the middle of the day, which again too was probably when I should have actually went to bed. And it wasn't like the middle of the day, it was probably like around, I don't know, 7 o'clock. But I'm like, 7 o'clock's too early to go to bed. I never go to sleep at 7 o'clock, you know. But then I was like, okay, well like a little bit after 7 o'clock, then all of a sudden I'm like, I'm wide awake again. And now I'm like, I probably can't fall asleep unless like 10 o'clock, you know. So I think I went to bed though around maybe a little bit, maybe around midnight last night, possibly. But I ended up sleeping in today because I was so tired, because I was up for so long though yesterday, and that was just the bigger thing. It was like I didn't get much sleep, but I was also awake for so long. So yeah, that's why I am like need to get back, because like I was actually getting up pretty early, like almost like, again, early for me because normally I wake up kind of late, but I was like getting up around 9 o'clock or so, which is really good. Now I feel like that completely has thrown me off, and now I'm like totally off, and like I'm not going to be able to get up. I'm not going to be able to fall asleep. The other thing though I did want to mention is that I do not have a grocery haul for you guys today. The thing is, I would rather go earlier in the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that, to go to Meijer. But my dad has not, like, we haven't, I think I brought it up to him, and like we haven't like done it like earlier in the week. And then Thursday he has, so like we had been going I think most of the time on Thursday, but now he has football, like they have weightlifting, and he goes down on Thursday. I think Jack goes on either Wednesday or Tuesday possibly, but my dad goes on Thursdays, so now we normally don't go to Meijer, so it's like now we're going on Friday, and I'm like, that's like so late in the week, because then normally we're going to Jewel on like Saturday morning. So Saturday or Sunday. That's what I was gonna say. That's why I was like Sunday, Saturday. Yeah, either of those 2 days is when we normally end up going, but a lot of times it's on Saturday instead. So again, like Friday is like, just feels late because a lot of times I'm finishing stuff up to like go to Jewel then on Saturday. But Charlie, why are you laying underneath me right now? I almost tripped on him. But either way, I will have that grocery haul for you guys, but I want to ideally go earlier in the week and instead of later in the week, because like I think I was working on my Meyer list on Sunday, and then I was like, well, we're probably not going to go early enough in the week for like for me to worry about getting it done. So I do have to finish it up though, just so that we can most likely go tomorrow. That's what I'm going to assume, is that we'll go tomorrow. But either way, I will see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give the old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.